With Chronotech, a day in the life of a business owner and office administrator is a very good day. It's just this simple. Employees clock in and out from each job site, and the Chronotech system does the rest. This time card data is live on the admin site and the Chronotech mobile app, so whether in the office or away, they stay up to date of the employee labor hours and customer data. The Chronotech account is very easy to set up and was designed to be implemented in layers. This makes the setup process quick so employees can begin using the system right away. However, with a little extra effort and attention to the helpful tips, the user will benefit greatly from the system's reports and exports. At login, the dashboard shows the live time cards for the day and a chart of total labor hours over the past 3 weeks. As employees clock in and out, this screen will post up-to-date information on hours worked and the jobs that are being covered. As a note, a job in Chronotech can be set up as a customer, site, building, or location. With each clock in and out, the system is able to gather much information. Whether employees use the call-in method or the mobile app, Chronotech can report the employee's approximate location from the clock event. For employees using the call-in method, Chronotech has tools to report the location of these calls. If employees are calling from a regular cell phone, they must give a one-time authorization to their cell provider to allow Chronotech to track their GPS location. These tracks are reported through the cell carrier's GPS capability versus the mobile app GPS, which uses the location services from the smartphone. If a customer's phone is linked or designated to a job code, the system will use the job site address as the employee's location. These calls will always report that the employee is located at the job. All of the clock event details are shown on the clock location screen. It shows the location of the employee versus the location of the job address. If these two locations intersect, the system will report the employee is located at the job. If not, the clock event will report located not at job. The system will store voice recordings for employees who are prompted to state their name when using the call-in method. This is an effective tool to prevent buddy punching. There's also a two-way voice message feature where a message can be left for employees. If waiting, the employee is prevented from clocking in or out until a message has been played. These random voice verification and voice messages are stored on the voice messages screen. The mobile app also has a messaging tool within the app itself, which is independent of the regular text messaging of the phone. This communication works the same way as voice messages, whereby the employee is required to view the message before proceeding with clock in or out. The time cards will have additional layers for each shift if accounts use activity codes. This is a great way to denote a task or project on the time card. Activity codes are also used for automatically tracking travel time when employees travel to multiple job locations, and they can be used to track workers' comp codes and for labor cost distribution in payroll reports. A key feature for the office administrators is the integrated schedule module. The schedule manager allows the user to create live schedule templates that can be set up in different ways. Job schedules can be assigned as a general template for any employee, which will allow for floaters to fill the schedule as needed. This any employee setting is also very handy if a general schedule needs to be created, but specific employees have not yet been appointed. Late alerts can be set to a specific time that the employee must clock into the job, which will give the supervisor time to call in a backup crew. Alerts can also be set as a daily flexible type of alert that allows for a wider window of time for the employees to clock in to match the schedule. For accounts that have specific contract times, the shift lock setting will lock the employee's time card to the scheduled time. This is designed to prevent employees from clocking in early and clocking out late. Schedules can be set to recur as needed, whether by day, week, month, or year, which is very similar to the schedule screen in Outlook. The schedules can be monitored live from the admin site or from the mobile app. The module has an export for schedules for distribution if needed, and there are reports for alerts, schedule versus actuals, no-show, and late arrivals. And last, the Schedule Manager integrates with the Budget Manager to help determine the long-range health of a job. Actual hours and future schedules are used to predict if a job will stay on budget or if it will go over or under. Administrators can add time cards when needed. This is important to keep up with hours for vacation, holiday, or sick time. Any time cards that are edited will have an audit trail that is tagged to the time card with the original data and the user who made the changes. An edited time card report is available to review all of these changes. The owner is focused on the Chronotech reports. The time card data can be viewed in several different ways. Whether viewing the data by employee or by job, the reports make it easy to see data for any time frame by using the convenient filters. Select specific employees or jobs for a custom report, and all reports do export to a CSV or PDF file. The job reports allow the owner to view necessary information to keep the company on budget. A powerful feature and a topic all by itself is the use of zones. For report purposes, zones can be used to filter out specific data at a time. The zone filter makes this a very easy task. Payroll reports make the office administrator's job the easiest of all. Depending on the company setup, there are several options to make payroll day a stress-free day. The Chronotech system calculates overtime for any payroll date range, so there's no need for number crunching or double-checking manual calculations. Pay types can be attached to each job or activity code so that the labor hours are split out according to the export needs. Also, there are several exports to choose from which can be saved as a CSV file and imported into the payroll service account. This absolutely removes hassles from the dreaded payroll day. With the push of a button, the QuickBooks API interface will seamlessly transfer the time card hours into the weekly timesheet section of QuickBooks account, making this the easiest process of all. The Chronotech system not only will simplify and streamline the administrative processes of any business, but it is also guaranteed to completely change the lives of business owners.